Hello, everybody. I hope y'all doing wonderful. I'm about to spend about 3 minutes talking about myself as usual. Thank you. Y'all, my youngest son just turned 2, and I have a bittersweet feeling like he's growing up, but he's still like a baby. Like, he don't talk at all. He's still, he still does that. And he still howls. Like, he has this howling thing, like, ooh. And I'm like, you don't even watch. We don't even have a dog or anything, but he just howls and ooh. So it is like, I can't wait till you start talking or if you want to talk. So today we have therapy, and for some odd reason, he's not going to therapy. It's getting evaluated again. So y'all, just it is what it is, y'all. It is. Sometimes you just gotta go with the punches. Every kid is not going to be the the vision that a parent automatically thinks. Or I think he's that child that slowed me down. Like, hey, now I have to get on his level. And I haven't did that in so long. And I think this is like literally the first child I ever had to get on their level. And it's like, what's going on with you? Hey, toy. So he's like literally the one child that God gave to me that I am patient with without, yelling and screaming you know, um, and I feel like sometimes I not throw him off to my daughter, but my daughter does help a lot with him. Like, she has so much patience, and when I saw her patience with him, I had to have patience with him because that was not fair that I did not have patience with him and my daughter have more patience, and she don't have zero tolerance for anybody. She's a loner, but those two are like peas in a pod. Like, they sleep together, even though she was like, Mom, can he sleep in his bed? And I'm like, I don't care. And then next minute, she's like giving him a bath without me even asking her, and walking him to her room. And he's looking at me with his pacifier in his mouth, talking about, I told you she was going to give in. And he sleeps, he goes to bed, he wakes up, and, you know, they don't like when he wakes up because he likes to play. So he's like a 7 o'clock morning baby on a Saturday. They be like, he. So I can hear my daughter footsteps coming to my room at 7 o'clock in on a Saturday with him and shutting the door. They're like, hey, get up. But he's the most sweetest kid ever. I wouldn't trade none of them in, not even my English. Okay, so Ever just turned 2, y'all. So I'm over the moon that he's out of the infant stage and he's into a toddler stage. Now, be honest with you, I don't believe in terrible twos. I just believe they're very active and they got a burst of energy. It doesn't matter if they're tired or they're sleepy, they have a burst of energy that we don't have and we don't understand. So, yeah, they're not bad. I don't like saying terrible twos, but he is very rambunctious. So, let's go into the thumbnail because y'all, I know y'all not here for a long time. Y'all here for a good and fun time and a short time as it is. So, let's get into this thumbnail. All right. So, y'all, I've been not MIA, I've been snooping. And y'all, give it up to Blah Mom. I was on her live one day, and she had went into Philip and Hannah's Valentine review or something in that nature, or their Q&A. And Hannah, I want to ask Hannah one question. That's a prize. Like now, y'all, y'all was really hard on Jazz trying to, trying to make it work with her and Philip, and I can't stop laughing at this. This is funny to me. Hannah, where's your parents at, dude? Now I know your dad passed away, but where is your mother? Like, y'all, I don't know about anybody out here. There's a certain thing that our moms should connect with their daughters. Definitely when it comes down to men. All right. My mom has a different, like, I could talk about a man, and my mom is not enthused at all. That never works out. But the men that she's interested in, it can somehow work out, or it can sometimes not. But I still have some type of understanding why she don't like them. And it's okay. I promise you it's okay. But some of these ladies most likely think that they have it better than their parents or their mother when it comes down to love or finding a romance. Hannah said that she wanted a relationship like her mom and dad. Unless her mom and dad had, her dad had side hoes on the side for her to even want that. That's not what her and Philip had or had, and before he went to jail. Where Hannah was about 14, 15 when she met Philip. Like, she's 26. Oh gosh. I gotta do the math, okay? 26, Philip is 32. Philip is 6 years younger. So when Philip was 21, Hannah was Hannah was 15. He was 21. Hannah was 15 years old. Now I'm trying to understand this as a mother. I would want my daughter to date a 21, but she wants a romance like her mom and dad. That don't make any sense. Hannah, how you let this man, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I think this man does some jackrabbit humping. He don't do like the layout of, what most of us women we know. Some of us didn't know that until we got older. But the majority of the time, Philip still gives me vibes. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why I feel like Philip still gives out jackrabbit hunching is because he said my pee pee. You think that grown man lays the pipe? I'm just being honest. I don't think he lays a pipe at all. Not at all. Because the way he used terminology for his manhood is pee pee. I would like her to rub my pee pee. No. So these women was literally fighting over this man. And she thinks she wins the prize. She got the golden ticket. No, do. If you don't sit down and have multiple seats in the back, none whatsoever. Go have some seats in the back, Hannah. You did not win no prize. And I didn't notice that Q&A. I did see it in and out. But when Blau had pointed that out, y'all, I was like, ew. And you wonder why he is certified. And he got to register every year. Good job. Good job. And you don't have anybody in your support group whatsoever. I think your mama, everybody who have girls or boys, they keep them away from Hannah. Because Hannah, you are a walking example why he has to freaking register. And all because you open your mouth. We would never knew that if she didn't open her mouth, y'all. And I'm being honest, we would never knew that. Because Jazz just turned 31, y'all, right? And Philip is a year older than Jazz. Let that sink in. And I never understood. Now, at first, to be honest with you, I would think I would like Philip better if he would only focus on his daughters, not a place to stay. Oh, not his daughters, but his kids. He got 10 kids. Yeah, 10 kids. So let's get into the other part, the usual. And I'm gonna have to bounce, y'all. Um, my Jazzy life. I did see your two hauls, okay? And I noticed one thing about you. You're never consistent about your cleaning products unless it's tax season. Suddenly you want to do heavy cleaning, you want your house to smell good, and you go out and you buy the Mrs. Myers. Yeah, that's what it is. And you buy the what else do you buy? The Lysol, the stove cleaner. Yeah, is this a move for the new place? Are these like new cleaning products to move out so you can at least try to pretend like you was doing something these last 2 years in that house? Yeah, that's not gonna work. You need, no, it's not gonna work. You're trying to get that house clean so when they go and look at the house, they can say, "Well, we'll let you have it for another year." That's what that house cleaning product was. And then you said, "Well, Chris said that the grass need to be cut and we're gonna fix the lawn." And yeah, because you need to secure a home. That's what it looks like, y'all. It don't look like y'all suddenly. Well, Chris was going to look for a lawnmower. Y'all had multiple ones. If y'all never forgot, I saw about two of them in the garage. See, that's what happens when you allow somebody that don't have a job to start scrapping off your stuff, just like he did your bike. What happened to your bike? Now, I could see if she had her treadmill and her bike, bam, 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 working some leg actions, doing some cardio, busting up a sweat. But yeah, Chris went over there and had fun with your items. I see it. I know a lot of other people see it. Your family see it. Is that the reason why you need to go to your grandma's house and see what else he can scrap up when all this money is gone? I don't know. Now I don't know about anybody else, but I haven't did my taxes. I probably will do it sometime in March. But they said that people are not getting paid like they used to. And be honest with you guys, that's what it looks like over there. You let your mom claim your two kids, she gave you a couple of thousands, and then when it was time for you to claim your three kids, it didn't look so tight. Because I'm sorry, there's no excuse why you have a deep freezer and you still struggling with food, like the food that you bought. That is a struggle. Those items you bought and those snacks, they don't even add up. You have four kids. I have three. No, you have five. I'm sorry. You have five kids. Five kids. And you worrying about the unnecessary things. And be honest with you, Jazz, don't. I'm going to be honest with you. Jazz, I know how you like to try to manipulate your children. I know how you like to manipulate your children. And Your daughters probably was looking at other shoes, and then if y'all looked at the shoes that she had put out there, the shoes was like 19 something, and then your daughter had to get the $9 shoes. Yeah, yeah, Jazz. Oh, these are knockoffs. Your other daughter didn't want those shoes because how she looked on the camera, she didn't want those. That's what I'm trying to say. Southside, Southside. We know, we know the game that Jazz plays. I know the game she plays, and it is not a pretty game. You only do the restocking and all this around this tax season. Don't come on here and say my YouTube check, girl. Stop it. We see it. That's not a YouTube check. You have YouTube checks 12 months, and 3 months out of the year, you suddenly do a restock. The other ones, you get HEB products. This is the same thing, guys. This is, but now you got if you go to Sam's Club or certain places like that, they have a big case of thing, and all you have to do is refill it. And they also probably give you like a little bottle. Use your money wisely. Stop buying your kids snacks. I can't tell you how to feed your kids, but stop buying them snacks and buy them food that they will enjoy. Stop buying bits and pieces of this and that. She needs to spend 500 a month every month. And even I'll be honest with you, I don't know what she gets. I know that she does heavy shopping on the 6th, around the 6th or the 7th. All right, heavy grocery shopping, and then on the 21st, she typically like to spend a little bit on herself and maybe throw in some frozen pizza for the kids. Maybe. But Jazz, you have a routine. You buy one thing of toilet paper and it's 4 in a pack. That's what you typically do. You don't buy paper towels. This is her habit. Well, again, you can't. I'm not going to lie to you. Those snacks that she buys, like on the 6th, she buys snacks on the 6th. At my house, that probably will still last for the whole month. But in her house, it seems like the kids might sneak snacks due to the fact that they don't always eat. And also, the snacks get probably eaten with the adults that's in the house all day. That's just me just thinking it outside the box. These are not the kids' snacks and juices and stuff like that. Because we all know that Jazz don't pack snack food every day for those kids. Because it's expensive. Trust me, I spend $100 a week on my kids' school lunch. And then when I go once a month, or I go not even once a month, sometimes I have to go like 2 months. And to Sam's and just buy fruit snacks and the Nutella cups and fruit cups because it's cheaper that way. So I can, budget a little bit better. Because y'all, I don't know about y'all, but we buy Nature Promise. And I like Sunbeam. I like Sunbeam, but my kids like Nature Promise. Um, that went up to almost like 350 for a bag of just some bread. 350. So it is what it is. I buy, well, I like Scott paper, toilet paper, right? So Sam's have Scott, or my Food Lion have, sometimes they will be on sale for $8.99 for a 12. That's okay because I feel like I'm getting my money's worth. Okay, I'm winning. But with that haul, I didn't see no laundry detergent. Only you see certain things in stocking like that is when she's competing with Chrissy. If Chrissy comes out next week with a laundry restock, Jazz is gonna have, she's gonna struggle and buy that. I don't know, y'all. People say they don't like Scott, but I think it's better. And it don't, and I don't know if y'all have kids, but it didn't clog. Kids will typically clog your thing up with the thick ones like Cottonelle, or I think it's Cottonelle, or Angel something. I think it clogs up the toilets faster. So Scott is pretty easy broken down, if y'all know what I mean, without too much detail. I think it's easier to break down in the flushing part. So yeah. So my house we use Scott. I don't know about nobody else, but y'all, I just, there's one thing I can't do, and that is a stopped up toilet. Okay, I'm not touching that plumb. I don't care. I don't care. So, so when I thought about it, I thought about Jay having her toilet stopped up for almost a month. Y'all, that would drive me crazy. I don't care who you are. Oh, it's just the flushable ones. I'm like, girl, nah, the flushable ones supposed to melt down, but okay, it is what you say to do. But y'all, I am about to run out, but I just had to talk about Jazz in this. I haven't even got my taxes yet. I'm using my YouTube check. Girl, stop. Girl, stop. And one thing I want to say is I understand about children that you feel like you did the most for your kids, but this is what it needs to be underlined. If you do the most for your kids, buying some shoes, Jazz, and one shirt, buying Stinkabug uh, some slides, baby, he can't even walk right. Why are you buying him slides? So he feel cool like his daddy? Does that make any sense? Talking about these are some good shoes to walk. No, they're not. Buy your kid some hard bottom shoes. That's the reason why he's not dragging his foot. Go to Carter's and buy them those. I think I paid like $36 for my son's Carter shoes. And he didn't like them, but that's not my problem. He's going to have some feet. He's going to have to learn how to walk. So when he gets those foam shoes or whatever those breathable shoes that you talk about, he can balance himself a little bit better. It's okay. But his dad likes Nikes. But look who's at Walmart shopping for shoes for their kids. His dad should, and he lives in that house, he should want to see all the kids in Nikes, not just his. See, that's the reason why you are a child. And that's the reason why you and Hannah needs to stay in the same damn box. Y'all not allowed to be out of the box and as a woman because y'all a child. How you talk about the kids. And one thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna get off of here because it's ticking me off. How you gonna sit there and blame that boy for messing up his shoes while you allow him to walk around with his shoes backwards? Think about that, Jazz. He didn't mess up those shoes. You did. And why the heck is he wearing those shoes everywhere and anywhere? He on the court with his dad wearing those shoes. You know what, Jazz? I see why Hannah thinks she's winning the prize with Philip because y'all ran off the same tree. The same tree. Y'all ran off this rain tree. There ain't no way. You know what? Let me get off of here because I don't want to talk about people's children and the money or nothing like that. That's not even where I want to be at in life. We don't make fun of kids going to Walmart. You just don't because hey, it is what it is. But how you gonna put a higher standard on a baby and higher standard? And this man is living in your house with your 4 kids. If it wasn't for your 4 kids, where would he live at? Where the kind of place would you live? Because Jazzy, you look like you're the type that would still live with Mom Dukes if you didn't have 4 kids. You wouldn't live on your own. Or you would have some type of man in your house trying to get knocked up. You do bare minimum. And let's talk about this for a few hot seconds. Jazz, you do bare minimum. You're not about to hustle anything. You ain't about to make a bag because you know what type of stuff you might lose in the process of doing something better. See, I noticed certain patterns. Again, I used to work for CPS and I know the tricks and trades. Oh, I can't work this many hours this month because I'm going to have the recertification for my food stamps. So when y'all don't see Jazz for a whole month talking about I'm depressed, y'all. No, it's recertification. That's what it is. Break it down. I can't allow them to know I make as much money as I do. So my kid's gonna have to suffer. Your kid should not have to suffer because you want to have food stamps to keep this man happy. Okay? You do bare minimum. Because be honest with you, I'm going to tell y'all a little small story about my life. All right? It's not like Jazz. I stopped laying up with the man when he couldn't buy his baby his necessity. And it's okay. I found myself purchasing the mattress because I got the crib for my recent baby, the car seat, the all the extra stuff I need, clothes, diapers the bottles that I needed. I found that and I needed to get that. And I looked at him disgust. Didn't look at him, didn't touch him the same. And how did you decide to still want to touch and look at this man while you have a baby shower? And this man is telling you that he wished that it was a diaper bag, was a Nike one, and he didn't purchase nothing for that baby. And he still haven't purchased anything for that child. Because Nike shoes don't do it. And you still get wet and bothered knowing that this man haven't provided anything that this child needs. Anything. And I'm not talking about a couple of groceries here and there. He hasn't supplied anything. He can't even get his son's haircut at the barber. Hell, he can't even do your son's and get your son's haircut at the barber. Look at that. I don't get hot and bothered by no man that don't do the basics for his kid. And your man right there don't do the basics. That's the reason why you're tagging along with 4 or 5 kids at this stuff. Because you worry about your vagina getting fulfilled than what you actually need to be fulfilled. No woman should ever have to come on and talk about how tired she is. And gosh, this is a challenge. Shopping. Have you ever seen a military family going to the commissary? Have you ever seen those moms with 4 or 5 kids? Have you ever seen those moms that ride the bus with kids and she has to go grocery shopping? Girl, you have the luxury of having 5 kids that you have at least one that can push another kid, the 2 kids in the car. So stop making it sound like it's so hard. Because being a single mother is not even that bad. There's married couples that have less help. The wife have less help than single women. What are you talking about? Girl, if you don't get off this high horse and stop pretending like everything is so peachy and you got the hardest job of shopping with 5 kids. I'm getting them, I'm trying to humble them down. You wasn't trying to humble yourself down when you got your, and that's another thing, y'all. That's how you know she got her taxes. She bought Starbucks and Stinkerbug had banana bread. She tried to make that so, oh well, he's going to eat some banana bread when it comes. I have to give me some coffee. That $8, and I look at that like now, that $8 that you had to do a delivery because you went probably 2 spots, they probably charged you about $8 for that delivery, plus the food and all that stuff. Jazz, that shouldn't be no reason why you don't have a freezer full of food. And you shouldn't be doing $500 grocery shopping if it don't make any sense. Stop making it that hard. Shop for your kids. Go sit down. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know no man that would like to lay up with a woman that don't know basic stuff. And I'm just going to get off on the topic. Jazz, you've been cooking for at least 10 years. Are you telling me you still need the basic? You still need marinara sauce, spaghetti sauce? You don't know how to whip that up yourself? Make that make sense. Y'all make spaghetti faithfully over there. You should know how to make your own sauce by now. That's just me. You don't know how to make basic things. You don't know how to make mashed potatoes, but you know how to jump on a penis. Make that make sense. I'm just saying. You don't know how to make mashed potatoes, but you know how to make you know how to jump on the penis. Girl, where was where's your life coach at? You need a life coach at this time. You don't need friends, you need a life coach or a pastor or something, because that don't even make any sense, y'all. And I'm getting upset about that. But I gotta go, y'all. So y'all have a wonderful day. I just had to come on here and understand certain things about my Jazzy life. And also Hannah, because y'all can't, y'all don't understand. I don't understand how this girl was 15 years old talking to a 21-year-old man with, at this time, well, almost 5 damn kids. Okay, so okay, let that sink in. He had about 5 kids at this time, or going on 5, 4. He had like 4 kids at this time. So let that sink in, okay? Let that sink in. And she's walking around here thinking she won a prize. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. I wish I could. I really wish I could. Like, I'm telling a story at this 35-minute mark. I wish I was telling a story, like a fairy tale. But no, this is real life. And there's some people that is saying this is a great thing. And they're so proud of it. But I'm like, where's the parents at? Where's the me moms and the aunties that said, girl, if you don't get out of cow nine and go sit down somewhere. Where's the mommies at? Where's that society that we need to listen to that we don't have anymore? Because that I be damn if my daughter be 15 this year and a 21-year-old man is knocking or is faking and she knows that he got like 20,000 kids and suddenly he goes to jail and I'm writing him notes and I'm sneaking I will kick my daughter's ass and I'm gonna say it just like that. That tells me a lot of them was in a class that was in a trailer, and that is including Jasmine. She was in a class in a trailer, and Hannah. These two people was in a class in a trailer. So it is what it is. Y'all have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to y'all some other time. Bye.